What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 361 for the week of October 20th, 2024. The title of this week's episode is Pen to Paper. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the oversized, comfy as fuck native gaming hoodie, Will, aka I, Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm good. I'm good. A little tired as usual.
Yeah.
It's the end of the day. I did make a coffee at like 4 p.m. at work.
A coffee?
A coffee.
You made coffee?
Coffee, man.
Yeah, fuck you, snag.
Yeah, found out that like there's a Keurig in the break room, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, like people can bring in their own cups, whatever. Nah, there's a whole fucking like cabinet of like cups that you can just grab from.
Damn.
I'm like, cool. So,
shout out workplace.
Yeah. So they actually had, just being in Seattle, they had a Pike Place roast.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to do it.
You got to do it.
So,
yo, kicking it off here. Well, first and foremost, let's see here. Watsy with the 11-month resub and Smiley with the 5 gifted. Thank you guys so very much for the resub and the gifted subs. That's 6. Woo, 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 woo! Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Moneybag Michael, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. And Joe Static, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. G Harp, thank you for the follow. What are you guys doing? We haven't done anything yet. Joe, thank you for the 5 fucking gifted. That's another woo, 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 woo.
Let's go.
Fuck it.
Thank you guys. Incredible.
The amount of support has been fucking insane over the past like 3 weeks. It's the fucking off season.
Yeah. What's happening?
Like, it's the fucking off season. Like, what the fuck? You guys are insane. You guys are fucking insane. Thank you so fucking much, man. Zero Shot Kill says, please make this entire episode him having to woo. Thanks in advance. No. No, please don't. If that somehow happens, well, I promise we'll do it at the end of the episode, but we got things that we need to talk about. So, speaking of which, Will, do you want to know what's on this week's episode of the show?
Yeah, what do we got?
The HCS ramps up in preparation for the 10th anniversary celebration, and we have a discussion around Rostermania. So without further ado, Will, let's just get into the little bit of competitive news that we have. HCS 10-year anniversary celebration post. This is by the HCS. There are a few out there. We have the first ever HCS champions, Believe the Hype, which included APG, Lethal, Formal, and Maniac. And again, this is strictly for the HCS. Okay, so the Halo Championship Series, when 343 took over. Okay. Then we have the craziest Halo match of all time, which was CLG versus Noble Black. If you guys have not seen that video before, I highly implore you to go watch it. It is the one where one of the games, literally, it was a Slayer that was tied back to back to back to back times.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane.
I remember when I was getting into Halo, when you showed me that series, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. So please go watch that video if you haven't already. If you want some early HCS vibes and then just watching one of the fucking weirdest, craziest things happen, go watch that. Because, yo, Topher, thanks for the raid, man. Greatly appreciated.
Thanks, Topher. Cece, how we doing?
What is up?
Big fan of you.
Yes, huge fan of her. Huge fan of her. Shout out Gun Goddess. What the fuck was I going to say, though?
Noble Black.
Yes, so keep in mind, guys, like that back-to-back-to-back-to-back tie was in a Slayer, right? It was in a Slayer. Now, granted, this was not Halo 5, but like in Halo 5, we had Fathom CTF, where that always had ties, that always had overtimes, that always had fucking restarts, blah, 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 blah. But the fact that you had a back-to-back-to-back-to-back tie in a Slayer, and this was H2A, like, it was fucking crazy. Just crazy. Nobody wanted to give anything.
Yeah.
So just go watch that video. And then a video that also released, it's Smiley, I promise I will get to your gifted sub in just a second. Historic Halo rivalry, which was Optic versus Envy. This one holds a special place, I think, in both of our hearts. that I will never forget. You ordered us those white Envy jerseys.
Yep.
And I'll never forget that Optic versus Envy matchup at the fall finals that happened. That was my first ever LAN event I ever attended. And it was where Envy came back and reset the bracket and then won in the second best of 7 to beat that team to become the champions of that event.
Yeah. I remember that grand finals. I was messaging you the first grand final, like they walked out on stage in the white jerseys and I'm like, yo, they're selling these. And then they reset the bracket. I'm like, if they win, I'm ordering us these jerseys. And it was wild.
Unbelievable moment. Smiley with the gifted sub to CC. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. You get a woo! And Chris, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Welcome. Hello, gents. Finally home. Thanks for sharing the Running Riot Halo card site. Hey, Chris! Thank you. And it's also, that's included in the show notes of the show, ! Show notes in the chat. Or if you're checking out the audio version of the show or the video or the VOD on YouTube, it's in the description. So go check that out. The link will be included in the community creations portion of the show. Bart says it's been nice to have Will in studio again. I agree.
And, as always, hi, Ronan.
Jesus
Every
Christ.
time.
Riz with the 16-month resub. You get a woo! Thanks so much, Riz, for the resub. Greatly appreciated. And Sir John Lee, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
It's going to bug me.
I did not know that was a thing. Did you know that was a thing?
Not until right now.
Yeah, I'd never seen that before in my life. The Cookie Express. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Love cookies. Chat. Just doing it on the spot. I think we may have done this before. I'm going to do it on the spot. Will, I'll ask you the same thing. Favorite cookie?
We could go on for a while about cookies, Josh.
Just give me, mine. Give me your favorite cookie.
Got like chocolate chunk or like white macadamia nut, you know?
Like white chocolate
macadamia nut.
Okay.
Yeah. Snickerdoodles are up there too.
Mine, straight up chocolate chip.
Yeah.
That's it.
I might have to go with the white chocolate macadamia.
Love it. Look at that. See, everybody loves cookies, man.
Who doesn't like cookies?
Who doesn't like fucking cookies? Because that's the thing too. Like, let's say you don't like chocolate, right? Don't understand. I jokingly don't understand people who don't like chocolate, but no, like if you don't like chocolate, cookies don't have to have chocolate. You know what I mean? Like you have so many fucking options. Cookie Express says potato chip cookies. The Cookie Express coming in here with a off the wall take. We respect that here.
All right.
We respect that here. I mean, it's in your name, so what you say goes. Thonky with the 12-month resub. That's a year, baby. Thank you so much. You get a woo! Welcome back, Thonky. Thank you for the resub. All right. See, everybody loves cookies. What a great way to start this off. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Cookies?
At work, dude?
All the time, dude?
All the time.
Hell yeah. But yeah, go watch that Optic versus Envy video that they released. They got a lot of player interviews as well for this. And people may be wondering, like, why didn't they get Frosty in there? Because of the whole shooting of the Envy logo and all that stuff. They just didn't have time. Yeah. They talked about it on Twitter. So it was during one of the media days that they were getting them, and then they just weren't able to get Frosty. So it is what it is. What's up, Blackout? Welcome back. Good to see you as well. What'd you miss? You didn't miss anything, Ghostly. You didn't miss anything.
A little bit of competitive news.
Yes, and cookies. Competitive news and cookies. That's all. And it wasn't even news. It was more like just shouting out things that the HCS team are doing in preparation for the 10-year anniversary next month. Very much looking forward to it. Speaking of which, that's it for the competitive news. Which means it's time for Rostermania! Devilish, I agree. Cookies are more important. That is very true. Ron, welcome back. Good to see you.
Rostermania, huh?
Yeah. Yep, Rostermania. Things be happening.
We'll start off. Native Gaming officially has released Gilkey and Tapping. Sad to see them go. But hopefully they find good spots. And who knows where they'll be next year.
hopefully Native can field a roster that can get them better than top 8, top 6. You know what I mean? I don't mean that in a mean way.
No, you just want them to rise up.
Yeah.
Rise up the ranks.
That's it. That's all you want.
We do have a little bit from the Halo 2 anniversary land.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a team called Final Instinct. If you haven't heard, they're bringing together Roy, Lunch, Walshy, and Strongside for that H2 anniversary land, and I don't know who's going to beat them.
I don't know if anybody's going to beat them. If they now, yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to beat them. That's like, oh shit. I know. So, I know that like I used the term last week, God Squad, and maybe I shouldn't have said those words because I feel like that's really taken fucking hold and has skyrocketed in the scene now.
Yeah, I mean, from that formal interview, even before we talked about it, God Squad was already taken off.
Yeah, so the Final Instinct roster, that is like, you look at some of the best players ever, that is a God Squad in the sense of that title. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. That's going to be a really fun event to watch, and I'm excited to see what those guys are able to do. The Cookie Express says, is there any actual roster news? Not necessarily. I'm also relatively new to the competitive scene. When do things get finalized? It all depends on when the contracts are signed, and it all depends on when the orgs want and the players want to announce. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
As Rostermania is in full effect behind the scenes, players looking to land wherever, but there's a lot that needs to be worked out still. So
correct. You guys talked about the SSG tomfoolery? Not yet. Not yet, Rice. Also, welcome.
I mean, we don't even know when the first major of year 4 is going to be.
Correct.
So this could be a while before we even know.
Smiley asks, why would a group like SSG split up? Because they want to. Because the players want to. It's not strictly contracts, guys. Contracts have a part to do with it, obviously. Allows players to go. Otherwise, contracts have the potential to get bought out. But another part of it has to do with players not wanting to be in situations. And that's every team. That's not just like an SSG or anything like that. It's every team. Also, Rice, let me just say this. I better fucking see Mind Freak back in year 4, okay? I better fucking see that shit. You hear me?
Yeah. Devilish kind of hit it there. Opportunities arise, money talks, futures get brighter. Just business.
Rice says, let me make one thing clear. This is the year of ANZ.
Love it.
Let's go. Fuck yeah, dude. Hit him with a Mind Freak, Will. Hit him with it.
Scroll through these pages.
He's here. Hit him with it.
Where is it? That button.
Don't sound so excited about hitting the Mind Freak button. Jesus Christ.
Creating extra work for me, Josh.
I am. He says, I'm going to get the job done, boys. You fucking better. You get Scoob back. You guys run this shit back. Make it out of pools. Start winning some goddamn series. Have a good one, Broken Hawk. Moneybag Michael says, finally made a new account since other one was linked to G1 email. Also crazy you added 3 more jerseys and no native one. Mike, I told you guys in Seattle. You remember this. I fucking told you in Seattle. Get better than top 12 and we'll talk. All right? That's all you had to. Fake friend, fuck you. Just,
Goddamn, Mike.
Fuck you. All right?
You should just send us one then. We'll put it up if you send it.
I have the world's one in the closet.
Well, then
it's in the fucking closet because they're shunned with the other teams that and make it far.
Wow. Well, there's one over there that hasn't made it far.
Oh, yeah, yes, I understand. Here's the thing, okay? Mm-hmm. The reason why I said this before. So Shopify, they were a top 4 team. They get top 6 at Worlds, but they're there. You know what I mean? Dead Inside, Dark Inside, got to show the love over there. They're going to be over there. Sentinels, they finally did something at Worlds. We put them where we thought they were going to be. And then Quadrant, they've been consistent. The one that's not is Complexity behind you. But they have a cool jersey. So, you know what I mean? Like,
so it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. The top three are the top three up there, baby. Oh, my God. Descendant says, I love the show. We love you. We love you. God damn it. Oh, shit. All right.
And you had the last little piece here.
Yes, I will
put a note in the show notes.
Correct.
I didn't know what you wanted to do with that.
I have a prepared note again.
Got it.
I'm just catching up on chat here for a sec. Because it's giving Mike shit. Rice says, just got to get off those fucking Xboxes with 2 mouse and keyboard players. Agreed. Agreed. Actually, that's a really good point. That's a really good point, Ghostly. If native don't re-sign barcode. That'd be fucking cool. Talking about if Mind Freak picked him back up, you know. Smiley says, yet they just won the last 4 big tournaments. It's just the most confusing part of the scene to me. Smiley, I'm going to lay it all out for you. I promise. I promise you I will lay it all out for you. In a very, very simple statement. Okay? Okay, so here's what I have. I wanted to jokingly make like a PowerPoint presentation for this. Okay? Because I thought it'd be just a funny graphic we could do, but I didn't do it. So this is just me reading from what I have here. All right?
All right.
Things the community needs to understand regarding any Halo off season. Okay? These are things the community needs to understand regarding any Halo off season. 1. Players like to do a lot of trolling on social media and in-game. You may have noticed a lot of these things happening with nameplate changes, coding changes,
rocking G2 today.
Profile picture updates on Twitter. Lot of trolling happening from the players, okay? Players and orgs, this is point number 2. Players and orgs will not leak information ahead of time.
It can conflict with getting things done.
Correct. Adding to that, and I understand if people tune out now, but point number 3, we also will never leak information ahead of time as we have rapport with our sources. And we don't want to lose that confidence. Okay? What's up, Collective? Fuck you.
On?
Get out of here. Quit just typing 4 fucking letters. God. You need to stop it. All right. Point number 4. And this is a big one. People, I mean this right now. Collect, like, fucking, you shut the fuck up. If there's a point that people take away, I want it to be this. Pay very close attention to the words that I use. Okay? Point number 4. Things can rapidly change during contract negotiations, meaning potential rosters can change day to day or week to week until contracts are signed, as some already have.
Hell, sometimes it feels like hour to hour. Things are changing.
Okay? As some already have. Announcements. This is point number 5. Announcements will only be made once pen has been put to paper and the players and orgs are ready to announce. Okay? Akamo If I mispronounce that, I apologize. Welcome to the live show, and thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated.
Shit, Smiley found my burner account.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm going to repeat what we said last week. All players are on the table. All players are on the table. No stone will be left unturned. Okay? And if Formal gets the players that he wants, this will be the craziest Rostermania we've ever had because of what will happen in place of that.
It's like the dominoes just waiting to fall.
Correct. How does talking about it or leaking cause internal business conflict? People on Twitter aren't influencing business decisions. JSV, if you actually talk to the people that we've been talking to, things can absolutely be damaged in terms of talks. 100%.
It's one thing, it's going to sound shitty to say. If a credible source leaks the information, it can cause things to change.
Mm-hmm. Lumberquack says, why don't orgs sign multiple year deals like any pro sports? Some do.
They do, yeah.
Some do. It depends on the org and it depends on the player. Smiley's just in for your abs, man. In for those gym pics.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Topher says, I'm just confused. Are we doing another Woo Fest? Hey, that depends on you, my guy.
No.
That depends fully on you. Zero Shot Kill says, here's the order of things. Players talk and form a team. They find an org. They tell Collect. Collect goes in the chats and just 4 letters us to death. It wasn't even him with the rumored Shopify roster. You know? So. Okay. While we know that God Squad has become the new hit phrase within the scene over the past week, I will say this. There's real potential for more than one. There is real potential for more than one. Loose lips sink ships. Yep, that's exactly it, Laird. Pyro, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Bean is not a pro says, we think there are 8 gods out there? Come on now. Just wait. I think the biggest off-season news that hasn't been reported on is that I downloaded Halo Infinite. Yo, that's sick. That's fucking sick. And then Smiley was wondering, this is the point here. Smiley was wondering if they've won like 4 out of 5 events last year. They won a world championship. They did it in kind of dominant fashion as well throughout the year when they were on, and they could have won London if they were playing at what we expected them to be. Then why would they split? Why would they split? Will and I have been doing this for a long time. And we've been following the scene far longer than that. And if there's anything we've learned over the years is that anything can happen in Rostermania in this esport. Anything. And the last thing I want to add here is this. Because it all depends, again, all of this depends on if contracts get signed and all that stuff, right? There's a reason why we don't talk about leaks and shit on this show, because for some of these, they've already changed. Like literally, they've already fucking changed. So just because something could be right 24 hours previous doesn't mean it's going to be the way that it is right now. And I can promise you that One of them isn't. Okay? Oh God, I'm going to get it wrong. Wait, Jack12. I fucking nailed it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. And J Tracer, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the live show. Okay? But hear me when I say this. Because I've seen a lot of takes online about what they think this roster is going to be, or who, like, what org is going to pick up these players, or, oh no, that'll never happen and that can't happen and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you this right now. Give us an example of what was right but not right anymore. One of these supposed leaks. Corey with the 12-month resub. Thank you so much. You get a woo! Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. And also, I don't know my name. Thank you for the follow. That one dad, will Straight Ripon be making a comeback for year 4? That, who knows, man. They had a fucking blog post however long ago earlier in the year that said we're looking to field a roster for Halo. And then they've been radio fucking silent. They've been radio fucking silent. So who knows? Dangerous Batman. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
Being asked a question here, Josh. If Formal does put a squad together, but is not the God Squad as y'all currently know it,
yep,
will we ever be comfortable saying what the initial God Squad was, basically?
That's tough. I don't want to outright say yes, because that's also, I know people crave this information. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not going to outright say yes. I'd say, to sound stupid, we just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Depends on the situation surrounding.
Yes.
If that falls through or not.
I feel like people are just making stuff up at this point. A lot of people are. And
yeah.
let me preface everything here too, because I understand like from the outside looking in, like we're just two dudes, right? I completely understand. We're just two dudes. I yell into a microphone a lot. Will gives me side eyes. Okay. And to anybody out there, I completely understand if you don't want to believe us, or if you just strictly don't believe us. That's fine. I completely understand. I completely respect that. But I can confidently tell you that we have sources within the league, and we communicate very consistently, multiple times a day at times. And yeah, why is his fingers crossed? They're not. I just have my hand over my hand. So yeah, like I said, people don't need to believe us. That's fine. I understand if they don't. But just know the things that we know have been confirmed by multiple sources. We do not leak information. We wait for official announcements to be made. But the last point I wanted to make, the pro players just trolling us. They are.
They are.
They literally are, dude. They are. That's what they do. Because they're not going to give you information. They're not. They're not. They will do everything in their power not to give you the information that you're looking for. Oh, Collect's just being Collect. He's just being himself. As long as you don't reveal your sources, doesn't it not matter if you leak? No, it absolutely matters if we leak, because they would know where the information's coming from. But the last thing I wanted to say here, there is, now again, all based off of whether contracts get signed or not, and if discussions go through, like if they don't fall through and they actually making something out of it, there's potentially far more happening behind the scenes than what folks have already speculated. So buckle the fuck up and enjoy the ride. Okay? Hey, there's Unit. What's going on, man? Buckle the fuck up. Any predictions how many orgs are leaving? Oh, man. See, I love these questions. We can't say. We cannot say. A2 Lander, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Do you know at least? Yes. We know. Now, again, because nothing has been set in stone yet, this is exactly why we don't I'm not going to give you a number or anything like that because nothing's been documented as of yet. There are still discussions being had. But yes, we do. How am I supposed to make it to North America if all the orgs are leaving? Is Straight Rippin' making a team? Like I said, they're the only information that we have from them. Well, first up, Elding, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Is Straight Rippin' making a team? That's the thing, is that they fucking released that blog post earlier in the year that said that they are looking to field a roster and then radio silence. Nothing out of them since.
Yeah.
So we're all waiting on them. Alamar says, don't news outlets use sources to reveal news but without revealing their sources so you can continue to reveal the news in the future? I guess I'm just not seeing the logic in not talking about what you've heard unless the source specifically said they don't want the info talked about.
Let me put it this way. If source A tells us something and source A is the only person that knows, if we say something, source A is outed, trust violated, big repercussions.
Yes. And for that specific scenario, if we were to say that information on this show, that source would then know that we were the ones that said it. Obviously, that source would lose complete trust in us, and that source would no longer want to feed us information ever again. And I do not want to lose our sources. Alumni, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. And Lieutenant Punkcake, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the live show. What's up, Majin Blue? Welcome back. Common sense, really? It is. It is. So again, I understand people are craving info. I completely understand that people are craving info. And the last thing, this is going to sound so fucking stupid because I know people on Reddit are going to talk about it too. Like, oh, they're just baiting. Everybody's just fucking baiting. That's never the intention. Like, I talked to Will. I talked to Will before we started recording, and I'm like, I think I put out one of the baitiest tweets that I've ever done for the live show today on saying, let's discuss Rostermania. Because even the other two that I put out before that saying that this is the potential to be the craziest we've ever had, I don't even think that's bait. Based off the information that we know, corroborated by multiple sources, the information that we know, like, it will, as long as contracts get signed, it will be the craziest we've ever had. Ever. This, again, and this is gonna, I don't mean to, like, dig the fucking knife in further, but let me just say this. And we had gotten information over the weekend. Okay? This is when I called you.
Yes.
We had gotten information over the weekend, and I literally needed to call Will immediately to tell him what was said. And, like, we were screaming. We were screaming. But again, just because we say that doesn't mean that what was said to us is going to happen. It all depends if contracts get signed. It all depends if contracts are signed. See, I'm sorry. I'll stop blue balling, Bean. I'm sorry. What's up, Savage? Just joined from the airport. Also, Suicide Angel, DeVault, and X2Y Beetle, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the live show.
Someone did ask earlier, I don't remember who it was now, but if a source tells us we can say something,
then yes, we would.
Yes, we will. But at this point, we can't.
Yeah, absolutely. If a source gives us explicit permission to reveal information, then we will. But until that happens, it's the same conversation. I'll tell you straight up. It's the same conversation that happens anytime we have a conversation in DMs. I say this to everybody. Everything remains private until stated otherwise. And what I mean by that is everything remains private until they state otherwise. So like anything that we do back and forth stays private the whole time. And if they come out and say, hey, you can share this, hey, you can share that, then we will. That's it. But if that never happens, then everything stays private, plain and simple. The Don. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. It's like a GM leaking to Shams or Woj. Yeah, that's not to compare us to Shams or Woj, but yes, that is kind of what it feels like. I will say, if folks want to try to ask questions, like, I'm not saying we're going to reveal any information, but I'm wondering.
That's a can of
slippery
worms,
slope. I know it's
Josh.
a slippery slope. I know. I'm just thinking, like, are there any questions out there that we actually could answer? You know what I mean? Because maybe just somebody hasn't asked the right one. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm not a very smart person, Will. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So obviously there are questions that I think in my head, but those are the ones that are like, red flag, like, do not fucking answer that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thoughts on pro players revealing information that shouldn't probably be stated? I don't like it. Thonky, there's a reason why we hold ourselves to a standard on this show, because people do trust us. That it's kind of the point we were making earlier, that I literally said before, one of these supposed leaks, it's already changed. It's already changed. So like, this is why I'm saying, just because somebody goes out there, it's not about being first, it's about being right. That's what it is for me. It's not about being the first to say it, it's about being right.
All right, Josh.
Hold on one second. Orange? Did I pronounce that correctly? O-A-R-I-N-G or O-A-R-I-N-J? Is it orange? Did I get that?
You might have got that.
Did I get that?
That's what I would have went with.
Yo. And then Cart Meek and Jelsons, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live show. Were there any senses of anger or tension in the SSG camp? I don't know. Go ask those players. I'll tell you one thing. They're not going to tell you. Probably not. Why is SSG splitting? You mean why is SSG potentially splitting? We need to ask about NDA leaks from what is happening at Halo Studios the week after Worlds. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Topher. That's it right there. What did Ghostly ask?
Scrolling.
Again, guys, nothing is set in stone right now.
Are more than two iconic duos splitting up?
Are more than two iconic duos splitting up? Define iconic. BLT is the True God Squad? That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Can you reveal the team color of the information you have? There are lots of colors involved. Because there's lots of teams involved. It's a rainbow. No, we know information on multiple teams. Do the teams speak English? Yes. Can answer that one.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Is it true Mountain Dew will finally sponsor you guys?
I've had
cans
wish,
sitting
man.
here for 6 years.
I fucking wish, man. Hey, Mountain Dew Gaming,
Speaking
get
of
at us, dude. I can confirm that Josh and Will are not breaking up. That is true. We are not breaking up. We are here. Any surprise orgs leaving the scene? Surprising?
Petey's True Goat about to finish his third white macadamia cookie. Let's go.
You know what? Fuck it. I am going to be a little bitch right now, and I'm going to tease. Yes, the answer to that question. Any surprise orgs leaving the scene? If it happens the way that we've been told, which it very well could not happen, but if it happens the way we've been told, I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to say yes. Take with that what you will. I know people are going to go fucking rampant now, but like, fuck it. Fuck it. See, here's the funny thing, because now chat is obviously going to put their predictions in.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing. Kant's said it. Lumi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
Ronan, will MCR release a new album ever?
I fucking hope so, man.
Yeah, maybe.
I fucking hope so. I know, like, here's the thing. If as long as it's better than Danger Days, I'll be okay. Like, Danger Days wasn't even a bad album, but like, if it's just better than that, I'll be okay. I'll be happy. I don't know my name. No. As of right now, we do not know anything in terms of sandbox changes, maps, so on and so forth. I can confidently tell you that.
Is it true they're bringing back Game Crazy in Hollywood Video? I wish.
Oh, man, I wish, man. That'd be so cool. Kant says Stellar casually mentioned there may only be 3 majors next year today, so that's something. Kant's, I'll just say this. I don't think Stellar knows. And that's nothing against him. I just don't think he knows.
Barcode.
Barcode, thank you so much for the follow, man. Greatly appreciated. We love you, man. We love you. Hope everything's going well at home as well.
Yeah.
Are we getting any partner team updates? We'll have to wait and see. You think HCS will replace orgs that are partnered that leave with other orgs like Shopify and Native? I would fucking hope so. I would fucking hope so. But that is up to them. That's up to their business fucking decisions, but I would fucking hope so. I would hope that things are an even swap. Like a 1-for-1. You know what I mean? That's what I would hope for.
Have the top 8 to top 16 teams started to make teams yet, or are they waiting on bigger free agents?
They're definitely in talks, obviously, about getting teams together. But I meant what I said. Now, not necessarily from a top 8 to top 16 standpoint. Like, probably not from a top 8 to top 16 standpoint. But a lot hinges on whether or not Formal gets the squad he wants. Like, at the top. A lot depends upon if Formal gets the 3 players that he wants. Okay? Because if those contracts get signed and those players are on Optic, right? Then, like Will had mentioned earlier, the dominoes start to fall. In which case, then this team and this team and this team more than likely have their rosters solidified. Okay? Pay attention to what I'm saying, because I'm not going to give you info, but, okay, this team, and this team will more than likely have their rosters taken care of. Then, like you mentioned, maybe there's free agents after that fact, a straggler here or there. Then we start to fill things out even further, so on and so forth. Is SSG leaving the HCS? Not that we're aware of. Not that, I don't think that's not leaking anything. That's nothing. Not that we're fucking aware of. There's been no statement whatsoever that they're gone.
Dangerous. The contract negotiations can take however long they take. Orgs can go back and forth if one org's trying to buy out a contract on what they want that monetary value to be. Mm-hmm. Players have to want to go somewhere. It all depends. It's so tough.
Middleton says, it seems that Formal's team is progressing in the right direction. That's the thing, is that we can say that, right? You can say that, but you don't know until contracts have been signed. But a lot hinges on whether or not he gets his players. Will everyone be talking about how crazy Rostermania was after it's over? Yeah.
I'm sure, didn't last year some of the players went out and talked about everything that was kind of going on? I know Trippy said he was going to put out a video. I don't know if he ever did.
I don't think he did. But no, Elding, absolutely. He says, sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm new to HCS and Rostermania and esports. Hey, no need to be sorry, dude.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Ask as many questions as you want. Just know that, like we said, we're not going to be able to give you all the information that you're looking for because contracts have not been signed yet. And that goes for everybody. How do people know if these teams will work? Are players scrimming each other? No. It's
kind of through notoriety and reputation.
Reputation. Have they gelled in the past?
Yeah.
Vibes, stuff like that. Because if we're talking about the best players in the world, if we're talking about the top teams and some of the best players in the world, then you already know skill's not going to be a factor, right? Or not the biggest factor when it comes to creating these teams. But no, they're not scrimming each other.
Wonderlander, is there a plan B for Formal's God Squad? That's remain to be seen.
I'm not saying anything, but the one thing I will say, I told you, if Formal does not get the players that he wants, and I said this last week, I think, if he does not get the players that he wants, if he does not get the supposed players that he wants, I should preface that, then I have a preseason prediction that I'm going to lock the fuck in if he doesn't.
He even said on, is it the Flycast that we watched, that he's not sure he wants to even compete if he can't get certain players.
Yeah, it like I said, a lot hinges on whether or not he gets the players he wants.
We could see a lot change based off that one decision.
Mm-hmm. Middleton says, interesting to see Lucid and Stellar playing matchmaking offline. A ton of players are, man. A ton of players are. Uven, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Yeah, a lot hinges on whether Formal gets the players he wants. We also were both streaming today, so yeah, they were. Hail Rule, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Greatly appreciated. Do you guys think one of those God squads will implode next year? All depends on vibes. All depends on vibes.
You know, I'm never going to say no to that because you could think you're putting together a God squad, but if people can't get along.
Yep. I will, you know what? Again, without giving anything up, I will say the other potential, and I know this is the buzz phrase now, but I'm just going to say it for the sake of continuity. The other potential God squad that would be made, I actually have more faith in. Based off our conversation that we've had.
Agreed.
Yeah, I have more faith in them. Fresh ass. How many teams are solidified if Formal's team goes through? Don't feel comfortable answering that right now.
Yeah.
Because there are others that are in talks with how the fuck. I don't feel comfortable answering that right now. what happens in 5 years. Hopefully a fucking good game.
New game.
Infinite's good. Like, Infinite's a good game. I didn't mean to sound douchey there. Like, Infinite's a good game. But yeah, hopefully we have a great feature-packed, great fucking Halo game. I don't see that happening, Echo. I do not see that happening.
Dragger, I would say coaches are always on the table for Rostermania.
Sure. Who are both of your favorite current Halo players? Says Dougie. You literally tweeted that out.
I tweeted it.
Yeah, you tweeted that out.
It's funny because I tweeted and I'm like, I didn't mean anything by this. I just wanted to get some Halo people talking.
Yeah. Also, I saw questions like or comments of Pistola's coming back. No, he's more than likely not coming back either. He's been radio silent too. And obviously, we're wishing him the absolute fucking best and would love to see him back, but we just don't see that happening. If one of those Super God Squad, we're just updating the fucking name here. Instead of God Squad, it's Super God. It's going to be fucking Super Saiyan God Squad here soon. Do you see that team winning everything? Okay.
It's possible.
It's always possible. If Formal gets the players that he wants and by relation, another team gets the players they want from Formal getting the players he wants, it's going to be a stiff competition.
We're looking at a big 2 this year.
Yes, I would. Yes. That's no offense to the other teams because a lot of teams are literally not solidified yet. No team is solidified yet.
Kyber, the salary thing is always tough to answer. It depends on like living area, right? Like what's the cost of living, things like that. There's a lot of things that go into salaries.
Fresh, fucking firm, man. Fucking firm. That's so stiff. TR Gold, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Less parody is kind of disappointing, assuming that happens. Orange, again, I hope I pronounced that right. Can you elaborate further on that?
I think they're talking about if there's a big 2. But then again, I talked about this, was it after the World Show? Where like, we've seen it where a bunch of, like a God Squad is formed in other sports and they just don't work together. Mm-hmm. It's possible that we have great players come together, but their style of play just doesn't add up.
Tetsuo says, I'm surprised SSG is not trying to keep the team for a potential dynasty team. Who said that they're not? Like I said, it's not all about contracts expiring or contracts being up. It could also be player relations. There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes, and I'm not saying it is player relations. I'm saying it could be. There's multiple factors that are in place or that could be in place that determine whether or not a player's organization, whatever it may be, don't want to continue. So. And the thing, like, this isn't, Middleton, this isn't strictly to, or wait, who was that comment to previously? Hold on. Never mind. So you're saying Optic could be giving SSG a bunch of money, but SSG could still win every event? Sounds like a good deal to SSG. I'm saying there's competition, or there's going to be competition if the contracts are signed and if these organizations get the players that they want, or if these teams form around the players that they want. There will be competition. Do you have any info on the contract signing timelines when we can expect to see the dominoes fall? No. It literally, it's all behind the scenes, all discussions amongst orgs and players and so on and so forth. I will say right now, because I'm not going to say who they are, but I will say right now that some players have been signed. But again, it's realistically once the full team has been formed. Once the full team has been formed, then the organization of the players determine like media, stuff like that. Scythe and GeoCat, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live show. Bound on formal chat yesterday. By the looks of it, you say you fucking need me. Oh, Bound. Who had HCS Year 4 being the most exciting? Ronan, here's the funny thing. I don't know who expected Year 4 to even happen. Because it's literally never happened before.
It's always been 3.
Yep. In the HCS era, we have never had a Year 4 of a game.
I was hoping for more HCS competition, but I went to Worlds fully expecting
it to be the last one.
To possibly be the very last one for Infinite.
Yep. Funky says, Year 5, baby! Hey, let's hope, man. That'd be fucking sick. Elding asks, was Formal asking for the God Squad? What started this? In the Flycast episode that we watched clips of last week, he was talking about how getting second place every event and also into events of last year, something has to change. Something had to change. And he even said he hadn't talked to the players at that time. He thought everybody had a mutual understanding that something needed to change and that team would not stay the same. Those are his words. Like if you go watch that Flycast episode, we include links to it in last week's episode in the show notes. Go watch it if you haven't already. But no, Elding, this did not happen out of nowhere. I can assure you and promise you that this did not come out of nowhere. Do you know what Team Frosty will be on? I'm not hearing him being speculated on. We cannot say. Oh, it's all good, Elding. Yeah, if you go watch that episode with Formal, he explains things in deeper detail. Machin says, I just know my LA Dodgers are winning. Fucking sick, dude. Yo, Dust with the 53-month resub. Fuck in A.
Damn.
Thank you so much. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated.
Thank you. That's insane. Insane support.
Fuck in A. Nolski POV, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Greatly appreciated. How's the Mania? Oh, it's rostering. It's rostering. No offense, but I'm glad the Vikings lost. It's okay. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen at some point. I didn't expect us going fucking undefeated, you know?
No. And the good thing is, the tough part of our schedule is done.
But see,
we always play down to teams.
Well, I think a lot of teams do that. You know what I mean? So you're right. You're right. Like on paper, the hardest part of our schedule is gone. We beat the harder teams, that we shouldn't have necessarily beaten, I guess you could say. But also, it's the beginning of the season. Hopefully we don't play down to our opponents and we bounce back a little bit better and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
That's a lie. You're not beating my GOAT, Anthony Richardson. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Shut up.
All right. Personally, I think we've answered enough on the Rostermania, Josh.
You just don't want me to say anything else, do you? I respect it. I respect it.
Like I said, things are changing day by day.
Sorry, was replying to a new DM that we were just sent. Did you cover the Lucid clip that was posted on Reddit? Which one? Which one? I think Formal Super Saiyan God Squad is going. Their optic always makes it happen like they did in God. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, it literally all depends. It literally all depends on whether or not the contracts are signed. That's That's all it comes down to. So people, like, everybody can speculate as much as they want, or like people can think they know what's going on, but it's all, until contracts are signed, nothing is official. Oh, I don't fucking care about that clip. I don't fucking care about that clip. Who gives a shit? Like, that's the other thing too, is like people just look for a fucking title. You know, people look for this, like, oh shit. Who fucking cares, man? If Optic beat SSG, would none of this happened? Who knows? That's a good question, Elding.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I would probably take it a slight step further and say if they won more than one event. Like if they only won a single event all year, I still think this change would happen. But but then again, winning doesn't necessarily mean teams are going to stick together. Dead Zone said yes. Zane said yes. But that's hindsight, you know? And I'm not taking away anything from what fucking Zane was talking about, but like, hindsight's 2020. You never know. You never know. Why do you think Optic playstyle matched up so well against FaZe compared to SSG?
We just never saw FaZe SSG with the bracket.
We saw it at Worlds once. I think it was the first time all year, right? Am I right on that? I could be wrong. I think I'm right. Oh, and SLC was SLC as well? Okay, I am not Majin Blue. I am not always right. I call myself an idiot all the time because I am. OSSG played FaZe first on Sunday. Okay. Sin, thank you so much for the fucking 4-month resub. You get a woo!
Thank
really
you. Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We love you too, Sin. Guys, go watch Ladies Night 2.0 episode 1. Episode link is in the show notes. We'll talk about it in the community creations portion of the show, but please go watch it if you haven't already. She had a shit ton of guests on for the first episode. Go check it out. Ronan asks, would Lucid and Trippy be better apart? Who knows? That's up to them. That's up to them. How many subs to leak everything? I have no limit. Give me a number, guys. Well, fuck. Hold on. Let's talk to our sources right now. Hey.
Can we get paid?
I'm just kidding. No.
Not doing that.
Nope. Are the players' formal wants and agreements to play with one another and are just waiting on contracts? That's what it sounds like. We cannot speak for them, but that is what it sounds like. They didn't take the bait, thank God. Majin, what are we talking? What number are we talking right now? You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
No.
Badass Rock. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. No problem, Dangerous. I'm Batman. I still don't understand how do you break up when you won basically every single event, because, again, they haven't broken up yet. Okay? Nothing's been finished there if that happens. Okay? Just make sure everybody understands that. But it's not just about winning. Winning can help a lot of things. Winning can cover a lot of things up. But it's not strictly about winning. Okay? Just because they won doesn't mean the team dynamic was perfect. There's also a different type of opportunity on Optic. Will Passion United be partaking in Rostermania? Whenever they announce a roster, sure. It really depends on what PD is thinking about for next year. But yeah, obviously, like if they, depending upon what they want to do, we'll obviously talk about it on the show. 100%. Do you guys think Druck will sign with an org this year? Great question. I am so curious about his visa situation. I am so curious about his visa situation. Fat Boy says Formal coming to Black Ops 6. No. He'll play it though. Like I said, I'm just waiting to see if those contracts get signed for Optic. That is, I'm just waiting for that. If as soon as that takes place, if that takes place, there goes the dominoes. Dragger, I think it's up to him. I think it's up to him. I think he's got other plans right now, but if he decides that he's good enough that he can come back, which obviously I think he's good enough that he could come back, but that's a decision he needs to make. Little Caesars. Shout out. $5 large, you know? Matt says that tweet, if they do sign, is going to hit like crack. Oh, Matt, yeah. Oh, yeah. But like I said, it's not... If it happens, if Formal gets the 3 players he wants, and those contracts are signed, and that announcement is out, that's not the only one. That is not the only one. Just fucking wait. Oh fuck, I don't want to get this wrong. Wildfire? It's Wildfire. I nailed it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. More like $7 large now. Fuck. God damn it. DeVault. It's not to do with salary. Two Times the Noodle says, how do y'all think this Rostermania will compare to Hurricane Roy? I'm going to be a fucking idiot. Which hurricane was Hurricane Roy? And I don't mean to sound like insensitive or anything like that. I'm genuinely curious because I'm a fucking moron. Which hurricane was Hurricane Roy? Hell's going to break loose once Formal's God Squad announced. We'll see. We shall see. Everyone else is playing for 4th. That's what it felt like this year. That's really what it felt like this year. Everyone was playing for 4th. C2BN, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. That's how it is every Halo game. No. It's been a while. It's been. No, it genuinely has. I mean, Halo 5, we really had 2 rosters and really 1 until Splice came in. And then, so like that was a whole game cycle that we didn't have like a definitive top 3. It was realistically a top 2, really a top 1. And then Splice came in, wrecked shop for a year, and that was that. Infinite was the big 3. And it's always been the big 3, and I don't fucking care what anybody says. It's always been the fucking big 3. Oh, but this team could win an event. Fuck no. No, it's the big three. Dragar, they put on a good production. They do put on a good production. You think if the rosters go through, it'll be a big 2 or 3? Can't say right now. I miss watching Infinite with more sandbox in the meta. That's, yeah. I will say, though, watching Worlds, Will, I don't know if we talked about this last week, but like watching Worlds, I didn't necessarily miss the GAs. Or like the weapons that were GA'd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't really paying attention to it. So I think it was all downhill for Optic when they removed the BR start. I don't think so.
I wonder if Bazaar would work better with the bandit flag. You know?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
Briggs says he misses Bazaar, and I wonder how it would work with just bandit starts. The GAs, so the Heat Wave and Bulldog are gone.
You're still getting cross map with Bandit though, because it's not a big map. You know what I mean? Like those sight lines from palm to palm.
Yeah,
like they're still relatively short. Like you'd still be cross mapping the entire fucking time. I just do not like that map. Now that's my opinion. I know people like it, and that's fine. My opinion, I can't stand that map. Kant says, hoping to see some improvements to the meta down with jiggle peeking. Jiggle peeking's been a menace. It's been a fucking menace. Zig, thank you for the 6-month resub. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Bring back Catalyst. I would like to see it. Because that's a map, in my opinion, that it has long enough sight lines that the Bandit isn't that big of a factor.
Yeah, it's just got all the weapons on it.
Yes, but if the GAs are taking place, then you know what I mean. But like, I like Catalyst.
But
I do.
Then I wonder, on that map, you get a flag past the 50-yard line. Is that just a guaranteed cap then?
It could be. It could be. And that's the problem, is that it's another fucking flag map.
Yeah.
You know, we need an oddball map. That's what we need. We need another oddball map put in the fucking rotation.
I would take another Strongholds King of the Hill map too.
Just anything, you know? Grapple plays are very underutilized. We need Catalyst and Grapple added to Forbidden.
I don't think you're going to see a flag go in if we got Grapple on Forbidden.
It'd be fun to fucking watch, though.
But it would be crazy trying to
seeing Spider-Man just zip around the fucking corner. Oh, it'd be funny as shit. How would you even fix jiggle peeking, slower strafe speed? I do not know, Orange. I just know that, like, I just don't like it. It feels, this is going to sound the most childish response ever, Will. It just feels icky. It just feels icky. You know? That's all I have to say about it. It just feels icky, dude. Oh, man. Someone said it right. Jiggle peeking is COD snaking. Yeah, I can see that. Which maps do you want removed? I want Interference and Argyle out. Yep, I can agree with that.
Argyle has been growing on me. I'm Interference, though. I'm also tired of Solitude.
Yeah, I hear that Argyle grows on a lot of people. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. Fucking Barcode tweeted out, don't let Rostermania distract you from the fact that you can sprint and get your shields back, and jiggle peeking is still a thing.
There you go.
That's funny. Gordinator. No, you didn't miss anything. We don't leak information here. So I'm sorry if you feel baited. Like, genuinely, I do apologize if you feel baited. If anybody does. But if anybody wants, like, I've said what I said earlier in the show. If Formal gets the roster that he wants, dominoes are going to fall. I know it's the buzz phrase, but there's real potential for more than one God squad to be made as a result. And what? I thought my wife was talking to me through the door there for a second.
It sounded real close.
Funny. It was so funny. Can we get Lucid's dad in here to leak rosters? That's a great question. Yo,
where's the Tiger?
Yo, Tiger Tom, get in here. No, we don't want him leaking anything. Not a fan of Snakebite, Eco, and Lucid all on the same team. Who said that's a team, though? Any word on Boo Boo and Lethal's teams, or are they waiting for the God Squad? We have to wait and see. Can you give hints next podcast by putting them in background of your wall? You know what's funny? I genuinely thought about fucking around with the set just to be an asshole and just doing what the pro players are doing and shit. But no, I'm not doing that. God. But no, in terms of Argyle, Will, you said it's growing on you.
Yeah.
I genuinely just think it's because I don't play it well. Like, I don't play it necessarily the way that it should be played, and that's a me problem. Like, I'm not learning the strategies of the map, so that's why I don't like it as much. But like interference, no. I still don't like Solitude. So good for him, Magic. Good for him. Fresh says, can you replace that phase jersey in the back with native? Thanks. Well, here's the thing, Fresh. Did native get top 3 at Worlds? Did native get top 3? Well, I don't think they did. Hey, Mike, you still here? Did your org get top 3 at Worlds this year? I don't think they did. So therefore, I think the third place team gets the third place spot on the wall. You know? Scythe says the jersey on your top wall are kind of a leak in itself. No, it's not. It's literally
world's placing.
Yeah, first place, second place, third place. We had them down here where we had first place, second place, third place, and then we moved them up top to be more prominent to let people know, hey, these are the teams that had the top 3 placings at the last event. It's literally not leaking anything. Don't look too much into it because there's nothing to look into. Juicebox, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the live show. Thank you. Hashtag be nice to Mike, right? No. I give him way too much shit. It's way too fun. If one of those 3 leaves the scene, can the jersey be removed for another? If that happens, absolutely. If that happens, absolutely. Nah, Leezy, fuck Mike. Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to you, Leezy. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude's not even here to defend himself. You know?
Wow. Picking on him, he's not even here.
Not even here to defend himself. Juicebox, no, we don't mention potential rosters because of the information that we know. And we do not leak information, so I apologize if that feels baity in a sense. What? Leezy's comment or what?
No, just laughing at things.
Fresh says, when orgs leave the scene, what do you do with the jerseys? Burn them? Just curious. No, we're not Cowboys fans.
They go in the closet.
Yeah, they go in the closet. Probably never to be worn again or never to be seen again. They're probably just going to sit there forever. Chickamauga. Or no, Chickamauga. I was really hoping it was Chickamauga now, but nah, damn it. Welcome. Yo, thanks for the primer.
The prime.
Sorry for fucking your name up. You get a woo! Who's going to be your breakout team for next season's pick? Cannot say, Laird, because the team has not been made yet. Yo, Synapse with the 500 biddies. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much, Synapse. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Danny Phantom. No, you didn't. Listen to the podcast server. Thank you so much. I really apologize for fucking your name up. I was really like, internally, I was hoping it was Chickamauga, but it's not. It's okay. Chickamauga is pretty fucking cool too. What is the one city you wish HCS held a tournament? We'll give you a state. Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Minnesota!
It's not going to happen.
It's not, but hey, that's where we are, and we would really appreciate if one fucking happened here.
I'd really take Chicago at this point. I'd drive.
Sure, I guess that'd be fine too, but like, I just want... Why wouldn't they come to the Twin Cities? Knowing them, oh, it's cold. You know, I'll fucking know why they wouldn't come here. We have great venues.
The season takes place during the warm months.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, they have no fucking excuse. They should just come here now. We have great venues.
What?
Yeah, Holt is like on your ass. What happened?
Discord? What the fuck's going on?
They're going to do one in Green Bay. That'd be fucking hilarious if they did. Any chance for a postseason podcast with Tashi? The last one was great. Yeah, absolutely, Cants. Absolutely. Absolutely. What we'll probably do is we'll probably open... Like, obviously, we need to plan things out and whatnot, and obviously, like, you know, but the plan would be to potentially, if you're not already in the Discord, Cants, this goes for anybody. If you guys aren't in the Discord, it's free. Feel free to join up if you want to. We keep conversations going, so on and so forth. But we may like open up an ability for questions for him. In which case I can't say that everyone would be asked, but yeah. Try to get the community involved a little more as well. You know what I mean? Tell you one thing, we would do it like we would do it like we did last time, where it would not be live, because fuck that. DeBear, he is. Tashi is genuinely a good dude. And a lot of people give him shit for no good reason, so. And now people are going to think I'm fucking dick riding, but I'm not. Tetsuo says, if you guys can create an HCS Pro Talk team, who would be in it? Oh, man.
It's tough. Like, are we going the whole like fantasy draft where we can pick anyone, or is we can't pay salaries, you know?
Right. If this was just that much money. If this was just our quote unquote dream team, okay? If this was just our quote unquote dream team, I'm gonna go pure vibes. Okay, I'm going pure vibes.
Pure vibes.
I'm getting Ola on there. I'm bringing him out.
If you can get him back.
Oh yeah, we're getting him back. This is dream team.
Okay.
This is dream team. Okay, I'm going based off pure vibes. Ola's back. Okay, we get Ola back. He's there. He's as happy as can be. Okay? Give me someone, Will. Who do you think should be on there? Because I don't just want to say, oh, let's just make fucking Envy before, you know, like Envy in season 1 before that shit imploded, or like, you know what, like, let's make, I don't want to say that.
We're going off pure vibes.
I just want pure vibes.
Give me Dead Zone.
Oh, I love that.
For vibes?
I love that pick.
For vibes, Dead Zone.
Man, I love that pick. It's a great pick. All right, so we got Ola, we got Dead Zone. Just trying to think. You know what? We're we're chill vibes. Okay, we get chill vibes this next one.
Chill?
Yep, chill vibes this next one.
Okay.
Give me Snakebite.
Ooh.
Give me Snakebite on there.
Yeah.
You know? Give me Snakebite on there. Give me one more.
Vibes. Who's got the good vibes? I almost want to say Stellar. Dude can shoot. Love the snipes.
Veggie says the vibiest players in Halo, Bound, and Lethal.
Barcode for vibes could be good.
APG. Bravo in his prime. We're going way back.
Whoa.
Going way back.
No, I'm probably leaning Stellar for the gameplay. I'm just fucking shit he does. Blows my mind. I kind of like that Barcode because he's got that like... Yeah.
Those guys would be just fucking...
fun vibe.
They'd be vibing. That whole team would just be fucking vibing.
Yeah, Stellar has the Zen vibes. Yes.
This is hard.
But we'll probably be too chill, you know?
No, they're having fun.
All right.
Yeah. They're laughing. They're having a good time. Yeah, that's what I want.
Who's going to be coach?
Oh, fuck. I was waiting for this question. You know what? Bravo. There you go. There's where Bravo comes in.
Bravo back?
Yep. We bring Bravo back. He gets the long hair back. That's it. Revolution Death Squad, I understand, man. I do. I understand. And I thank you for appreciating the show. And again, I'm sorry if you feel baited. If anybody feels baited, I do apologize. But again, please understand that the whole Rostermania thing, it comes down to the reputation that we have with our sources, and we don't want that reputation tarnished. Okay? So I apologize. Did try to take some vague questions earlier. I know it didn't reveal much, if anything. I'm sorry. But I do understand that sentiment. I do. So is that our team?
Sure. Let's run it.
Is that our dream team?
I guess so.
All right. Look for him. 2025, baby. Better watch out. That team's going to be nasty, man. Team's going to be fucking nasty. In a more serious question, will you guys ever do a Halo team? Probably. Well, I can't speak for Will. I'll just say personally, I don't think we would, but we do like to support. Like we supported Passion United all year last year, or this season, I guess you could say. We do love to support teams. Orange says, even though you can't reveal much, I appreciate you guys facilitating a space to talk about all this. It's hard to explain all this to my girlfriend. Hey, thank you for being here. And again, I know, and Revolution, thank you as well, man. Seriously, I appreciate the feedback. I really do. And my intention, and I know this is going to sound contradictory to like the whole, like the topic and all, like, you know, all that, but the intention is never to like outright mislead people. It's why we've said week in, week out that we do not leak information on the show, right? And I just need everybody to understand that. That's literally all it comes from. Okay? I understand that leaks get clicks and views and all that shit. I don't fucking care. Don't fucking care. Who are Passion United, and did you guys make merch for them? They were PD's team, Pure Delight, in the chat. And we financially supported them throughout the year for the events. And we have a collaborative merch item.
Yeah, a little jersey sponsorship that we did. And yeah, there's a t-shirt on our shop.
There is.
Combines the two.
Exclamation point merch in the chat. Check it out. Briggs says, maintaining relationships without burning bridges is vital. That's exactly it. And not to beat a fucking dead horse, but I meant it when I said, if folks do not want to believe us when we say that we have information or we know things, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Topher, man.
Fuck. Give me a second.
There we go.
Let me get through this point. If people don't want to believe us, that's perfectly understandable and respectable. If from the outside looking in, we're just two dudes that fucking talk into microphones about this scene, right? But we have reputable sources. We've had them for a long time. We have consistent conversations with them day in, day out. And again, you can take that for what you will, but there is a reason why we do not talk about leaks. We do not talk about supposed leaks because, like I also said earlier, one of those quote unquote leaks, it's already changed. It's already changed based off of new information that you guys do not know. It's already changed. Topher with the 9 gifted. You get 9. Motherfucking. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you for the gifted subs. Greatly appreciated as always. Joe, if I missed it, I apologize. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. LMNO. That's okay. You can feel that way. I respect it, but we're not. What's up, Mailman? How are you doing? How the fuck are you doing? You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, man. Get the fuck out, Boomer. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Mailman, hope everything's going all right with you, man. Verb, hey, man. Doing fucking great for having stiff-ass joints. Hey, I feel you there, my dude. I fucking feel you there. Anyone seen the Tiger? Verb, he ain't gonna fucking come in here. You know what happened last time? He's not coming in here. He's not. I think he learned his lesson. I think Lucid was like, hey, man, Dad, no. What's up, Awana Pops? Welcome back. The Halo content hasn't died down one bit in the offseason. Never does, man. Never fucking does, baby. It's here to stay. Lucy put the tiger in the cage. Oh, my God. Just telling you, as soon as that happened, like, he obviously tunes in from time to time. Like, he's been here since then. Obviously, he's been here a lot. But, like, I'm guaranteed. Tight leash. Tight fucking leash. Shooter, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. What happened with Optic? You have to wait and see. Fresh, is APG retiring? That's up to him. Or do you know his team? It is up to him. It is up to him. Oh, man. How we doing, chat? When are all these teams supposed to be announced? It's up to them. Trust me, I wish we had a fucking, like, here's the date and the time that all this is going down. No one has that because none of the teams are complete yet. I can confidently tell you that none of the teams are finalized yet. I don't know who the heroes and villains are anymore after this Rostermania. Verb, you are going to be... If things go down... Oh, Verb, I cannot wait to see your takes after... If the contracts get signed. I cannot wait to see your takes. We haven't gotten to the main segment of the show. We don't have a topic this week. This is technically the topic, so this is technically the main segment. Have we talked about how Lethal's going to run the scene? Absent, I think you love that man as much as Verb loves Renegade. Like, as much as Verb loves Renegade, as much as Watsy loves Bound, I think it's as much as you love Lethal. What if APG teams with Ninja? Oh my God, imagine. Ninja ain't fucking coming back. Get out of here. Why does Verb hate Bound? Ask him. I don't think he fucking hates him. Come on. Bad Cat, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Verb says, I may grow to love him next season. See, Verb is just trying to, you know, I don't know if evolve is the right word. Oh, shit. All right. If Ola would come out of retirement, it would make my year. It'd make everybody's year, man. I don't see it happening. Lumber. I'm going to sound like an asshole with my response, but you asked, can you tell us your sources, not what they said, but who they are? No. No. Because then they're just going to be fucking harassed. Like, heard you guys told Pro Talk guys what's going on. No. We're not. No. Shell says, all I know as an SSG fan is I don't want to go back to our season 1 roster struggles. I don't think that will happen, Shells. I don't think you need to be worried about that. Echo says, I live in a time of instant gratification. I need to know now. Oh, everybody does. Everybody does. That's why I said, like, leaks get clicks and views, and I don't give a shit. All right. Orange says, I miss Fnatic for the armor coatings. You guys, oh my God. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say before we actually move on, because I'm sorry, I've been keeping on this forever. And we should close this out. So, while their armor coatings were pretty sick, the one thing I will say is one of the funniest things I'll ever remember, and maybe we'll do like a retrospective episode, Will, like when Infinite Esports is done and we move on to another game or whatever it is. We'll do like a retrospective for the entire title. One of the funniest fucking things to me in the Infinite HCS era was year 1. And Fnatic did not have a roster for Raleigh, the first event of the year. All the other teams were solidified, and they had the audacity, and this is the funniest fucking thing because they showed it on the screens at the venue. They had the audacity to say, we're confident that we can create a top team with top free agents. Look how well that worked out for them. Holy shit. Oh, I laughed my fucking ass off when that was shown in the venue. I could not believe it. Oh, so fucking funny. Oh, man. Oh, man, it was so fucking funny. All right. So, yeah. Closing things out before we move on with the show. Will, I'm sorry. I'm going to go through the list one more time. This is it. Things the community need to understand regarding any Halo off season. Players like to do a lot of trolling on social media and in-game. Players and orgs will not leak information ahead of time. We will also never leak information ahead of time as we report with our sources. Things can rapidly change during contract negotiations, meaning potential rosters can change day to day or week to week until things are signed, as some already have. And announcements will only be made once pen has been put to paper and the players and org is ready to announce. Okay? I am playing competitive firefight next year. I'm best in the world. I'm not even interested in intel. Totally understandable maintaining relationships. I just want to hear some talk about potential scenarios from people who keep up on the scene more than I'm able to. Reddit ain't it. Well, that's the problem, Revolution, is that we can't because of the stuff that we know. Therefore, we don't provide hypotheticals because of the information that we know. Okay? But yeah, Reddit ain't it. Reddit ain't it. All right. Will. It's time for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombat.com. Check out noobcombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. That's right. The site is back to being live right now. Go check it out on Wednesday, October 23rd. HRL Recreational FFA Series 11 week number 2 is taking place. On Thursday, October 24th, we have the Halo Rec League pre-made. On Saturday, October 26th, we have the Halo Infinite Griffball Classic Rush taking place. And the Coven Clash Champs is also taking place. Make sure to go check those out. And on Sunday, October 27th, we have the Halloween Headless Hunt. That's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombat.com. Check out noobcombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. Will, Scrim Tournament League recaps. What do we got?
Just a few here. We'll start off with the SWAT Nation Snipe Fest 5.0 results. Third went to Swagged Out, which included Biden Eyes and Nathan For You. Second went to Rajan, which was Vinity and Spar. First went to Mines, which is the processor i7-948 in Mines. We also had SWAT Nation SWAT-stalgia. Episode 6, I guess. Gauntlet results. Third went to, Math Times, which was Matthew and Nap Times. Second went to Rajan, Obnoxious and Spar. And first went to a foreigner, Raju and New Zealander. And then last but not least, we had the Women of Halo and Complexity Coven Clash Open Qualifier results. Here are your qualified duos for each pool. In qualified for Pool A, Divine Damsel and Miss Lakar, Cosmic and Gun Goddess, Fortune Cookie and Monty IRL, and then Savage Giggles and Taffy. Qualified for Pool B was Command Station and Pink Sakura, Minx and Hope Winner, Miss Smiles and Luna Rose, and then Spartanet and Kale DDQ. Qualified for Pool C, Miss Audie and Janelle, iBlood Reina, Airborne Vanessa, Ultras and Ariza, and then I'm going to say Lethal Vixen and Valorous. And then last but not least, qualified for Pool D, Cranberry and Queen, Miss Heartbreak and Zev, La Bulma and Sehi, and Kath and Melodic. And that's it.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much, Will. Jessa, welcome back. Good to see you. Well, Will, I think it's then time for a really fucking quick regular news.
Yeah.
Cannon fodder, Blightlands, and Brigands, which we are not going to read, but feel free to do so if you'd like to. And that's all for the regular news. Like how you're just ready for the fucking buttons right there.
I might as well not lean back.
This is where we'd have watch, but Black Ops 6 releases in just a few days.
Yeah.
So
that's about it.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see what rosters are formed there. We already have a potential, not to fucking beat a dead horse with this phrase, but we already have a potential God Squad happening there too.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But, which means, Will, it's time for Will's Adventures of Halo. Another games for me too. Will, what'd you play over last week?
Just been Infinite, man. It's been it. Jumped into 8s, HRL. That's been it.
Just Infinite.
Yeah.
I also played some Infinite. Played in the Playdate.
Oh, yeah, the Playdate.
Yeah, Playdate was a good time. And then played some Firefight, which was also a good time. I'm the best player in the world.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Played some... I was mispronouncing it. It's actually called Neva. Neva.
Neva. Okay.
Yes, it just released. And it's very good so far. And then playing some more Metaphor Refantasio, which is also very good. And then my daughter has been playing Astro's Playroom and Astrobot. And she can beat levels by herself without any assistance from me whatsoever,
Cool.
which is really fucking cool to witness. Yeah, she's a fucking rock star. So it's really just fucking cool to see her do it. It's really cool. Freezy, welcome back, says the new zombies mode fucks. Does it? Does it? Riz, you're 30 hours in. I am not. I'm like, oh shit. How many hours am I? Like 10 to 12? Wait, no. I'm in like 10 or 14. Something. I need to fucking look at my save. I don't know. Fulcrum, I'm sorry I missed it. With the 15-month resub, you get a woo! Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for that resub. Thank you, thank you. You played D2 last night? I might play tonight. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, my kid's fucking cool. So, want to end on that note. Will, let's get into some mo fucking shoutouts. I'm going to need you to press another button for me because congratulations to
Unishek.
On 9 years with Halo Studios. Congratulations to you, sir. Shout out to everyone who joined in the 8s that Will had partook in. And shout out to everyone who joined the community playdate as well. It had been a while. It's been a while. Yo, Briggs. Goddamn. Briggs with the 5 gifted. You get a woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you so much. It's so awesome to witness your kid hit a milestone and watch them figure things out on their own. It really fucking is. It really fucking is. And when they want to like give up at that moment, be like, no. Give it one more try. Give it one more try. Like you were so fucking close. Just give it one more try. And then they nail it. You're like, I fucking told you. See? You got to believe in yourself. And then she does, and it's amazing. Yeah, it has been quite some time since we did the last community playdate. So it was really cool to see the lobby as full as it was. And yeah, we try to do them every Friday. Emphasis on try.
Yeah.
Because sometimes things get in the way. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining that as well. Hope you guys had some fun. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. That includes... Give me a sec. That includes Braxton Parker, Ander P's Gaming, HW, Unbroken Soul, Moneybag Michael, G Harp, Chris, Sir John Lee, The Cookie Express, Camo, Pyroraptor, Jack12, J Tracer, I don't know my name, Dangerous Batman, A2 Lander, Elding, Lieutenant Puncake, Illuminite, Suicide Angel, DeVault, Beetle, The Dawn, Orange, Cartmeek, Jelsons, Lumi, Barcode, Uven, Heyrule, TR Gold, Geocat, Scythe, Nolski, Badass Rock, Wildfire, C28N, Juicebox, Joe, Shooter, and Bad Cat. Thank you all for the follows. God fucking damn. Absolute legends over there. And then Briggs, I'll get your gifted sub in just a second here, I promise. Then we had Watsy with the 11-month resub, Smiley with the 5 gifted, Joe with the 5 gifted, Smiley with another gifted, Riz with the 16-month resub, Thonky with the 12-month resub, Corey with the 12-month resub, Dust with the 53-month resub, Sin with the 4-month resub, Zig with the primer 6-month resub, Chickamauga, not going to mispronounce it this time, with the primer, Topher with the 9 gifted, Fulcrum with the 15-month resub, and Briggs with the 6 gifted. Briggs, you also get an extra woo! Thank you so very much. And thank you all for the brand new subs, the resubs, and the gifted subs. You all are fucking amazing. Holy shit. And then, of course, we cannot forget, shout out to everyone who is a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. Thank you so much for the extra support over on Patreon. That includes Unbroken Soul, Hardy, Class, Blackout, Remedy Boots, Watsy, D Pancakes, Ashley, Voodoo Man, Rostermania Jr., Snagoo, Raider, Hater, Peanut Butt, One Swole, Teddy Phantom, Riznack, Zarners, High Tech, Redneck, Golden Sniper, The Only Name, Heavy Rainfall, and the Native Dartboard. Thank you so much for the extra support over on the Patreon. And Tyler with the 5 gifted as well. Fuck.
Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you so much, Tyler. That means you get woo! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. God damn. And Ash, no, you're good, man. Don't worry about it. You are good. All right. Will, Community Creations here.
Yeah.
Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Go check them out. What?
I'm just clicking on things I'm not meaning to click on in this doc.
Said it before and I'll say it again. Ladies Night 2.0 episode 1 by Sin. Go check that out. Lots of guests on that episode for the revamp of Ladies Night. Please go watch it. Then we also have Open Comms, a Halo World Championship Women of Halo recap. This is by Women of Halo. It's their brand new podcast that they're starting as well. Go check that out. We have new merch from some individuals available right now. We have Dark Inside merch and Noob Combo merch. Both are available right now. Links in the Google Doc on the show notes of the show. And then we have the Running Riot Halo Cards site is now live as well. This is by Running Riot Halo Cards, and they state our website is live. We've put all remaining cards from this year online for people who missed out at the events. Once the cards are gone, they are gone. All money raised from selling these remaining cards will go towards projects for the off-season and the first batch of cards for the next season. Thank you so much for your continued support. Let's make HCS 2025 one to remember. And it's runninriotcards.com. Halo's Killionaire King, Eli X by Ty the Leader. Go check that video out. The post HCS Worlds 2024 Mythic Experience and more. The Mythic Talks episode number 10. Their podcast is out. And then we have the Halo World Championship vlog by Complexity as well. Go check those out.
Wait, Chris, is that real? Use Pro Talk at checkout for 15% off your order? No way.
No shot, Chris. Is that real? Ash, it's okay, man.
We got our own discount code. Holy shit.
Chris, thank you so much. There you go.
No way.
There you go. Use code PROTALK in all caps. Get 15% off your order. Wow. What a fucking legend you are. God damn. Thank you so much. No problem, Corey. No problem at all. God damn. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Will, that's all I got. So please, if you would do me a favor and plug the show.
As Josh just thanked all of our patrons, we do have a Patreon where we do an extra audio show, video show, some extra content over there. If anyone's looking for more from HCS Pro Talk, go check it out. As always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and others like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast, still not an ad. But man, imagine if it was. Hot damn. That'd be great.
Find us on the socials. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, we're even on TikTok.
Shout out Juan.
Yes. Join the Discord. Free to join. Just be respectful in there of one another. Civil conversations. That's all we ask.
Yep. If you're a shitter, we'll kick you out. It's pretty simple.
YouTube, VODs, shorts. It's all there. Live on Twitch for our audio listeners if you want to join the live show Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. And then we also have our merch on Fourth Wall. Go check out HCS Pro Talk merch. Just do it.
The World's drop will be available till the end of the month.
Perfect.
So if you wanted to get any of the World's merch that we released, it's very comfortable. I've loved every piece that has come out. And the art is made by the incredible Linz, aka Fortune Cookie on Twitter. So yeah, if you want to get any of that merch while it's still available, it'll be up till the end of the month.
Perfect. And then make sure to check out HaloEvolve.co.
Your home for Halo. I was on it this time.
You got it.
I did.
We partnered with Podcast Evolve a while ago. They host our little section of the site for us over there. And make sure to check out their shows while you're there, such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Halo TV Plus, Book Club, Bill with Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide.
Indeed.
Do it up. That's all I got.
Indeed. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go rate up Sin, as a matter of fact. Yeah, she's amazing. Ladies' Night is amazing. We got to show some more support. So that's what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Welcome to the end of the live show. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 361 of the show. To anybody. Do you want
to? I waved to Ronan.
Okay.
Bye, Ronan.
To anybody that is taking time to watch live right here on Twitch, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to do so. To anybody that is checking out the audio version on your favorite podcast service, I almost just said on your favorite Pocket Cast, which is my favorite. If anybody's listening on the audio service, if anybody's watching on YouTube, thank you so much for doing so as well. If you're listening to audio, know that I'm looking in the camera when I'm talking to you. So I am still talking directly to you. So thank you very much as well. Even though you can't see me thanking you, I am thanking you specifically. And yeah, we'll be back next week to talk about anything and everything that happens within the competitive Halo space, as we've been doing for almost 7 fucking years at this point. Wow. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
We're going to go raid Sin. Go show her some love. She deserves it. Please do. And we'll see you next week. But until then, bye-bye!